Good day, Captain RODIEN PACA. We have discussed already part of Part C, which is Rules 20, 21, 22, 23. It's about lights. Let's continue today. We discuss Rules 24, 25, 26, 27 in my video and in my animations. So it's getting interesting, fellow mariners, as I would share in a very interesting manner through our animations and in a very practical explanations. Now let's start. Rule 24, towing and pushing vessel. A power-driven vessel, when towing, shall exhibit, instead of the light prescribed in 23 alpha I or India or 1 or alpha 2, two masthead lights in a vertical line. Okay? Instead of the masthead light, which is in 23 alpha, it has a two masthead light in a vertical line. With the length of the tow, meaning from the front to the back, measuring from the stern to the towing vessel to the after end of the tow, measures 200 meters, 3 lights in a vertical line. That means 3 masthead lights. Again, what is masthead lights? 225 degrees. Then it must have a side lights, the red and the starboard, the stern light, a towing light. Towing light in a vertical line above the stern light, meaning a towing light above the stern light. When the length of the tow exceeds 200 meters, a diamond shape where it can best see. Let's animate and let's see in our animation. Okay, here. Towing. Okay, so it's very clear. The one being showed here is that one, you have the masthead light. Instead of masthead, you have a two lights together. No, so let's say power-driven vessel towing astern. This is one. No? That means a towing astern, towing vessel 50 meters or more in length. Okay, so this is a changing animation. So if it is 200 meters, you can see that the tow it has a white light, okay, and a red light. You can see a white light here and a red light. Okay, the towing vessel, if it is less than 200 meters, you can see only the two masthead light together. The daytime, okay, there's a daytime and nighttime. There's a towing light at the back, you can see, and there's a stern light. There's a side light. This is a two masthead lights together. If it is more than 200, it has a 3 masthead light together. Okay, so the animations would show the length of the tow. Towing vessel 50 meters or more in length. Length of tow 200 meters or less. Okay, so this is a 200 meters or less tow. You see the sign? 200 meters or less. That's why it has only 2 masthead light together. Okay? So a side light and you have a white light here. Daytime, can you see the diamond shape? No, because this is less than 200 meters. It should be explained like that. Okay, here. A diamond shape and a 3 masthead light would give you see the reverse sign, more than 200 meters. You have the white light here and the red light on the front, white light, red light at the front. We have a towing light, which is the yellow light, 3 masthead light, okay, and the forward masthead light. Again, let's redefine. More than 200 meters at daytime, diamond shape. Let's wait for animation to show the nighttime. 3 masthead lights, 1 masthead light at the front, a towing light, and a stern light. The tow is more than 200 meters. Red, white, red, white. Very clear. Let's go back. And let's go back to the rules. Okay. Rule 24. When a pushing vessel and a vessel being pushed ahead are rigidly connected in a composite unit that it should be regarded a power-driven vessel and exhibit the lights prescribed in 23. Meaning, if it is a pushing vessel that they are already adjoined in a composite manner, it is considered a power-driven vessel. And if it is a power-driven vessel, it must display as per Rule 23 of this rule. Okay, so this is daytime. Okay, this is Dracon being towed. Okay, this is, the composite is not here now, so I have to go back in Rule 24. Let's read back on Charlie. A power-driven vessel pushing ahead or towing alongside, meaning towing alongside, except in a case of a composite unit. It means sometimes you're towing alongside. You are not towing in the astern, but towing alongside. Instead of the light prescribed in 23 alpha or alpha 2, 2 masthead lights in a vertical line, side lights and a stern light. A power-driven vessel to which paragraph alpha and Charlie of this rule apply shall also comply with 23 alpha 2. Okay, let's see the different animations. Okay, so the different animations is a towing vessel, towing light, 2 masthead light together. Now, so here this is a nighttime. This is a Dracon being towed. Now, so this is a searchlight in the direction of the Dracon. Now, so let's read the rules about that. Now, let's read the rules about that, because that is this is the composite unit underway, 15 meters in length. What is composite unit? So the animations would show composite unit. No? This is the vessel being pushed ahead. This is the pushing vessel and being pushed ahead. Now, what's the difference if it is pushing ahead? And what's the difference if it is composite unit? If it is composite unit, remember, it is stipulated that it should exhibit the same as power-driven vessel. Okay? No masthead lights together, no. It is just considered a power-driven vessel. See, you see how it is being animated? This one, composite unit underway less than 50 meters. So if it is less than 50 meters, you cannot see the second masthead light. Let's go back again, it's clear. Okay, this is a composite unit more than 50 meters in length, meaning 2 masthead light, 2 side lights, and 1 stern light. Composite unit more than 50 meters in length. Okay. Now, composite unit less than 50 meters in length. Very easy. Only 1 masthead light, 2 side lights, and 1 stern light. 4 lights only. Okay. So, vessel being pushed ahead, not being part of a composite unit, meaning it is still pushed ahead, but not a part of composite unit. Then it shall display 2 masthead lights together because it is pushing or towing vessel. Because it is pushing and towing vessel and not part of composite unit, 2 masthead lights together. Very clear. Vessel being towed alongside, the one I am talking about. What is towed alongside? Like this is a long barge with a tugboat, and the tugboat is just put on the other side, on one side. The main difference on towed alongside is that it is not part of composite unit. It is not towed astern, but the power vessel or the tugboat is being attached either of the side. So that means you have to display the towing light, the two masthead lights together. Okay, so let's go back to the rules and finish reading it. Okay, so a power-driven vessel and paragraph of these rules shall also comply with 23 rules or 23.1 and 2. A vessel or object being towed other than the mentioned in paragraph of these rules shall exhibit sidelights, sternlight, and where the length of the tow exceeds 200 meters and all around diamond shape where it can be seen. Okay. Provided that any number of vessels being towed alongside or pushed in a group shall be lighted as one vessel. Any number of vessels being towed alongside or pushed in a group, if it is in a group, it should be lighted as one vessel. A vessel behind, push ahead, not being part of the composite unit, okay, not part of being, shall exhibit the forward end light, side lights. The vessel being towed alongside shall exhibit a stern light and forward end side lights. Okay. The vessel being towed, the one at the back I'll show you. In the animation, you have seen that it has a side light and it has a stern light. I'll show you again. An inconspicuous partly submerged object combinations as vessel or object being towed shall exhibit if it is less than 25 meters in breadth and all around white light or near the forward end except the dracons, this is the dracons, need not exhibit a light at the forward end. If it is 25 meters or more in breadth, the two additional white lights or near the extremities of its breadth. You're talking about if a breed, conspicuous object being towed, no, the breadth is more than 25 meters. Okay. If it exceeds 100 meters in length, an additional or a white light between the lights prescribed in some paragraph, so that the distance between the lights should not exceed 100 meters. A diamond shape near the aftermost extremity of the vessel being towed and the length of the tow exceeds 200 meters. An additional diamond shape where it can be best hand located at the forward as it is practicable. Where from any sufficient cause it is impracticable for a vessel or object being towed to exhibit the lights or shapes prescribed in paragraph echo or golf of this rule, all possible measures shall be taken to light the vessel or being towed, at least to indicate the presence of such vessel. For example, it is very impractical. You cannot afford any lights. Impractical to the design. The endeavor you have to do, possible measures, is to light the vessel being towed, to indicate the presence of the vessel. Light it end to end. Where from any sufficient cause it is impracticable to vessel not normally engage in towing operation to display the light prescribed in paragraph alpha and Charlie of this rule, such vessel shall be required to exhibit those lights when engage in towing on another vessel in the streets or otherwise in need of assistance. All possible measures shall be taken to indicate the relationship between the towing vessel, the vessel being towed as authorized by Rule 36, particular to illuminate this knowledge. Okay, review. Less than 200 meters in length. Okay, you can see that the vessel in tow being towed. This is the side light and this is the stern light. Each vessel being towed, you have to display the side light and the stern light. Okay. And if it is more than 200 meters, it must be diamond on the morning, in daytime, and you have the three masthead lights together. Of course, this is the towing yellow light. The vessel, again, you have to have a stern light and a side light, the vessel being towed. Okay, the vessel being towed, you have the stern light and the side light. Okay, so this is the one that is dracon, in which there must be like a searchlight indicating where it is being placed. This is the dracon area. So Rule 24, it's a long one, a long rule. It's talking about towing and pushing.